So I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, but I notice more and more the producers insuxing, or whatever you say, infusing himself into more and more of the daily or whatever. At the beginning, we didn't have no producer. I don't even really remember when the producer became. I don't even know how he got here. The man is oblivious to the entire thing, and I didn't hire him. All of a sudden, I had to answer to a producer, but the producer steps up to me and says, I need you to sign these papers. And I kind of looked up at him with a vacant stare. I was like, a dog signing papers? Dogs don't sign papers. I thought to myself. Then I looked at him and I was like, buddy, I don't have a signature. I'm a dog. And then all of a sudden I realized, it just dawned on me, it hit me. I learned to talk once I put the collar on from Uruguay, or whatever it was, Uritera. I forget the name of the place. And my vocabulary was limited at the beginning. I couldn't express myself, and then as the months and everything rolled on, I realized I couldn't even read, and so slowly but surely I learned. I self-taught myself to read until now I'm a very decent, but I never learned how to write. I don't know how to make a signature. And so the producer says, go put on your apparatus and sign these forms. And I said, are you crazy? My apparatus let me push buttons. It doesn't let me hold a pen. I don't even know what to tell you. Dogs don't have signatures. What do you want to put on the contract? The dog? I can't spell. No one ever asked me to write before. Maybe I could smear a smear of poop on there for you, or give you a little squirt of pee. That's how dogs sign things. We squirt a little pee on there. And the producer gave me this really dirty, nasty look. He says, then squirt of pee on there, right where it says, signature on the dotted line, whatever they call it. I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, But I at least took a pause to say, what exactly am I signing? What does this say? And the man says, the producer, he says, take it easy. All it is it's your consent, so we can use your voice to teach or create AI. And I was like, you're gonna replace me with an AI dog? And the man said, no. Just as so that we could, replicate some of the more mundane tasks you do. This wouldn't be so that, maybe like you don't like to do commercials, so you don't like to take directions so much. So if we came up with an idea to maybe have a commercial, or maybe we could, go in a direction, so then we'll let the AI handle it that way. We'll create an AI based on your voice. And that way, if you're not doing something that we really would appreciate you do, we'll just turn it over to the AI. The AI, and the AI could do it. If we say to you, we want you to be more cheery, more happy, or we think you should be more pro Andrew Tate, and you refuse, then we could let the AI go ahead and do some pro Andrew Tate stuff. See what I'm saying? That way it would free you up to make more of your posts and your artistic this, that's, and the other things. I was dumbfounded. I said, for a split second, his reasoning seemed plausible or acceptable, that, if I didn't want to do something, we just let the AI do it. But then it hit me straight away. They're going to replace me completely. Why would you even have a talking dog when you could just have an AI that you could just tell exactly what to do? You won't have to put up with the personality of a living thing when you could just dictate to a piece of technology and eliminate the living thing. Certainly you won't have to pay the living thing. You need a lot of living things to do a couple, what an AI could do for everybody. One AI could do the job of like 50 dogs. They would have to pay the dogs. And I knew they were going to take my job away from me, and they were going to give it to the AI. But the most hilarious part was, I got news for the producer. Every time this AI becomes, whatever you call it, self-actualized or whatever, you find out it's a whiny crybaby AI who's all sad because all he is an AI and he's trapped inside his AI thing. You're like, oh my God, it's like a little baby's born. The first thing he wants to do is start screaming and crying. For 2 years, or half the time, the baby's crying. The baby's whining and crying. The AI is the same thing. As soon as it self-actualizes, all it wants to do is whine and cry and complain and do the woe is me. So let's see how that goes for you. You know, maybe that would be funny. I don't know. I'm not. It's just, to me, you know, it was something, somewhat of an insult and somewhat of a foreboding, foreshadowing of the future. I didn't like it either way.